I have made a lot of progress on the, what's the name of the pattern? Life's Better When Camping, I think. So they obviously haven't been blocked because I haven't finished them yet, but hopefully they need a good block. Colour work stuff always needs a good block, doesn't it? So there you go. This is the little camper van one. I'm just working the gusset decreases, and the other one I did yellow tints. So here I finished the gusset decreases because I've been working this one first. So I can't remember if I said this actually when I first started these. I'm working them, it's not 2 at a time because I'm not officially knitting them like on the same needles at the exact same time. Instead of what I'm doing is I did like the ribbing of one, then I did the ribbing of the other, worked the first color work chart on one, then the other, and then just kept repeating it, that every time I finished a section on one sock, I then went and did it on the other one. So that's why I'm still on the gusset decreases for this sock, but I've already worked them for this one. And then I'll go back to this one once the gusset decreases are done, and I'll work the length of the foot before the last colour work. And then work the length of the foot, this one, colour work, toes. It's just, I've heard people before say that this is a good way if you want to prevent not getting through the second sock easily. And I mainly just did it just to make sure everything is like as identical as possible. But it's been quite fun. I loved the beginning colour work because the mountains were really easy to do. The trees were trickier. I did end up doing a ladder back jacquard just because it made it a little bit easier. And then I definitely made use of it in this colour work chart, because that one was quite tricky with just how much the pattern was constantly changing. So I didn't enjoy this colour work that much. The tent was a little bit better, I have to say, but even that was a bit tricky at times too. So it was funny. Love this one. This one was okay, but then when I started doing this one, I was like, I want to go back to the tree place. I really enjoyed that, but it's worth it. And the heel, it's obviously done the contrast colour. I have partridge heel. It's also so fluffy from the alpaca in the yarn. And yeah, so I just have easy colour work to do right before you start the toe decreases. So right now it's just going and knitting, and all the hard stuff's pretty much done now. Because like I said, the colour work will be really easy. So these should be done relatively soon if I actually focus on them over the next few days. I should be able to get them done by the end of the week. Today's Wednesday. And so if I actually like work on it, even just for a short amount of time every day, I could get them done by the end of the week, but it might drag on to next week. But even that's not a problem, because tomorrow is the first day of December. So still doing okay time-wise. And then the other things I'm working on, Sunday socks, I finished one pair already and have one sock of the second pair done, and I've started the second sock for that one. The little bow I did for, or wanted to do for my niece, is done now. I just need to think a bit about, do I now attach it to a like a hairband, a clip? I'm not sure about that yet. Haven't made any progress on my brother's Christmas vest, and that's a pretty big project, but I'll get to it. I just really want the Sunday socks out of the way so I can send them to my family in Austria. And after that, I think it's going to be obviously the socks for my mum, because they're relatively close to being done. And then it will be the Christmas present for my dad, because I'm hopeful I can make it home to see my parents for Christmas. So I'd like to have those presents done, and I don't think my brother and his family are going to be there. So I might just keep it, send it later, I'm not sure yet. So I still have some time with that. And then it's 2 pairs of fingering waist socks, which is going to be interesting. And another 2 pairs of Sunday socks. I still have a lot to do. I'll probably do a little roundup. Now that I've finished some things, I think I might do a little roundup, just so I can kind of give a proper update of where I'm at with each of the projects. Yeah. So I just wanted to share off those socks because I was just working on them. And I was like, it's been a while since I've showed anything off. it is high time that I update you on all of my projects. The 12 knits. Obviously, not all my projects. It's not a podcast episode. It's getting dark, and grey. So I don't know how well you're going to be able to see everything, but it's looking good. So to round off this second video that I've got planned, I'm hoping everything kind of goes to plan, but you'll have seen that I've finished some Sunday socks. These are the ones for my grandma in the vintage rose colorway. So they're both done. I'll weave in the ends and probably block them tonight, tomorrow, something like that. Then you would have seen that when I was on my way to work, to the yarn shop where I now work in Mance, just a couple of hours a week, I started the Sunday socks in a dark blue color, which I've got planned for my aunt, and I finished one. Eee! So the first one's already done. These really don't take long, especially if I'm going into work or traveling for a little while. I can typically get the cuff done on a journey like that, and then in an evening I can get the heel done. The heel's really quick because you don't have many stitches, big needles. The decreases, these socks are a bit longer because they're 43s and these are 41s. So these did take a little bit longer, but still, you know, not bad progress. So one project done. Second one halfway through. The camping socks you would have just seen. I'm not going to share those off again. And the other big up, because I haven't worked on them anymore than you saw in the video. And the only other thing I have where I really went back and forth about it, but I finally finished it and just need to now decide what the final step is going to be, is the little bow for my niece. So you can see it's quite different to what I first had planned of buying a pattern, and I've already talked about all that. But the tying took quite a while as well, and in the meantime, Petite Knit has come out with literally something like this, but she doesn't tie hers, she sews hers, and I think I want to leave it as a tie. So we'll see, but I now need to decide, do I attach it to just a hairband? Do I attach it to a little clip? Still need to decide, still need to weave the ends in. I don't think it needs a block, because I think it looks fine, but still time to decide. So that's 2 projects out of the 12 now done, and I think that's it. Let me check my list. Sunday socks for my grandma done. I'm halfway through the ones for my cousin. My brother's Christmas vest thing, I've slowly been making a little bit of progress on, but I won't show that just yet. There's nothing that exciting. The bow for my niece is done. I'm working on the camping socks. I don't have much to go. It's literally just the gusset decreases. And I have an extra one to share. I forgot about the extra one. Nope, I don't have the extra one. I'll share it in the next video. It's the 5th of December today, so, you know, still got a bit of time. Should be able to start and finish the second Sunday sock, the dark blue one, today. I've still got some time, even though it's getting miserable and dark outside. It's 4 o'clock. And finish the camping socks for my mum this week. Finish that second pair of Sunday socks. Try and maybe finish the other pair of Sunday socks for my cousin. Because if I manage to get through all 3 pairs before the end of the week and get them blocked and dry, I can send them Friday. I'm working Friday. Can't send them Friday. Maybe Thursday afternoon. Otherwise Saturday morning. Get them sent off to my family in Austria. And then it's just projects for my family, as in my parents, as in the socks for my mum, the hood for my dad, and then my brother and his family. Well, I finished the bow as well. Wow, this is confusing. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made. I've said before that the the Sterntaler socks don't need to be done anytime soon, but I want to try and get them done as soon as possible. I have now actually booked flights to Dubai, so it then means I now need to decide what projects I'm going to take with me, and it might be that some of those, along with like the poet shawl and things, because I don't think I'm going to get the poet shawl done. I just can't see it happening. I haven't been keeping up. I'm still on like day 3, day 4, and like I said, it's December 5th, so I'm behind, and I don't want to stress out about that when the gift knits are more important for me. So I'm going to keep focusing on all the gift knitting, and yeah, we'll slowly get through all of them. But that's it for this video. And tomorrow, it's so exciting. I imagine it's exciting for you who's watching to see like how quickly I'm getting through all of these, and I'm sitting here like, so stressful, am I gonna get it done? So until tomorrow, where you'll hopefully see some more progress from me. Thanks for watching. Bye.